plans. What we're gonna do? We're gonna read Dust Settles North. And we had such big coffees. Well, we had matchas. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla. You're in a vlog. We're going to do some stuff today. And I don't know, it might be like today and tomorrow, but probably mostly today. The plans, what we're gonna do. We're gonna read Dust Settles North, the new Bindery Books publication. We're going to get a little bit deeper into Wuthering Heights and into the bone season. And we are going to write my first ever book review, because yes, I don't write reviews for books ever. I don't. But something that I said I wanted to do this year for myself is for the sake of kind of like reading more intentionally and paying attention and all that kind of stuff, is I want to write a book review for every single book I read. And I also want to write a review for any kind of like media that I take in that is extra special and fun. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna write the book review for the first book I read this year. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're starting because now is as good a time as any. What's going on? I'm going to meet up with my friend, and also, yes, I'm going to meet up with my friend for coffee, and I am not, what am I trying to say? Okay, going to meet up with my friend for coffee. Almost canceled, yes, I did. But we've canceled before, and she's so nice and so sweet, and I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a person who shows up for things that she says she's going to go to, and it's not my forte. I'm running out of lip gloss, guys. I'm just fighting for my life over here. For lip gloss. Yes, I know. Okay. So, I'm trying to be the friend that shows up for her friends. I'm not great at it because I am a person who stays home, and I am so happy because genuinely I really do love spending time with this person, and she's so nice and she's so funny. So that's what I'm doing. I have brought with me my lovely, my beautiful, my delectable traveler's journal, because I left the house before I had a chance to do like my little morning whatever, and I know that she's running a little bit late, which means I'll have time to do what it is I'm trying to do, which is wonderful for me. And I'll also have time probably to finish my water bottle before I have that matcha that I will surely have today. And the other thing I'm excited about is I've never actually been inside this coffee shop. Every time my husband and I go, we go through their drive-through, and I've never been inside. So this will be the day that I do that, and maybe I'll show you guys as I come up to it or something. So the other thing I'd like to do in this vlog together is I'd like to finish reading Dust Settles North, which is the new publication out from Bindery Books. Also, like to I have goals, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna finish one book in this vlog, and it'll be Dust Settles North. But I would like to get a little bit deeper into Wuthering Heights and the bone season. I know they're both kind of, they're kind of chunky, and they're very different, but that's why it makes sense for me. You see, I have a plan. I need to read books that are kind of divergent in theme and tone and age, and I think that doing it that way is going to allow me to retain lots of information. I think so. Look at that. That was adorable and wholesome. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. We are going to see my sister because she came over, I think, to get something that she got delivered here, and then we are going to maybe do some reading. Could like make it look more even, like shaving off the curd. Maybe I'll leave them here. So I want to quickly explain a couple of things about what's going on here. These are my journals that I made. That one's my dad's. It has C4. My last name is C. I have 3 sisters. It's like a nickname he has for us. Sorry also that the camera's so high. I don't know what I'm doing. That's mine. That's my little passport. Excuse me, initials. That one is actually a traveler's journal that I bought and from Traveler's Company, and that is yeah, and I just like decorated it, made it my own, you know, how the girls do. And what else do I need to tell you about it? I think I'm gonna open, so I'm about to install the little inserts for the trifle that I made that I did not show you, my bad. And they are just little things that I got from, like, they're not from Traveler's Company or anything like that. They are just random cheap whatevers, but they're really good. Like, I liked them. I got one for me, I got one for my husband, and basically it's like the plasticky thing and then the card holder. And so I'm gonna try to be quick about taking these notebooks out so that I can load in the insert and then put the notebooks back in. And you can see like the elastic I used when I did make mine was lavender. I do have footage somewhere, and so I'll try to like find that at some point for like a later vlog. But yeah, I'm just sliding in the plastic. I'm discovering that the my bands are really tight, which is what you want. Like, you want that tension when you're securing your bands, but I'm getting a little concerned because there are no notebooks in there to, like, you know, flatten everything out. And so I'm spiraling for like half a second and thinking maybe I need to retie my bands. I think at one point I actually did retie them, but it was like a silly thing to do because guess what happens when you just lay the notebook inside things change, things flatten out, and I learned that, and I calmed down, and I felt better. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah. I also, while I do this, want to just take a moment to apologize for how all over the place this vlog is. I started it before I got sick, and then I was sick for 2 weeks, lost my voice, couldn't speak, which is why I had the silent vlog last week. And so, yeah, just wanting to explain a little bit about why this one is so disjointed, because I forgot that I had been recording a vlog and then started recording a new vlog when I had my voice, and that's how we get to where we are today. But I'm loving my little inserts. I now have a place to store things that I want to use in my actual journaling sessions, and that's just really, really exciting to me. So again, we've got like the one that I made for my dad, which he loved. I've got my trifold. My husband also made a trifold, but his is somewhere else. And then that's my traveler's journal and my little passport. And my passport is in there, as well as like ID, cards, all that kind of stuff. It just makes the most sense for me because I carry around notebooks more than I do a like coin, like a wallet. I just do. I don't know. But I think that's it. Yeah. It's so funny because every time I turn my camera on, I accidentally take a picture of myself. Ignore the bump in my hair. I have a clip here. I just took my hair out of a ponytail because I was doing a job interview, so now I look kind of crazy. But yeah, that's fine. We don't care. We don't care. What's going on? I'm going to the library. I took the kids to Taekwondo. I am now going to leave them here with my husband so that I can go to the library and have some fun. And I went through this moment where I was looking at all the books on the shelf that I have that contains all the books that I want to read really soon. And every single book on there that's not like a collection of essays is by a white author. And that's not a big deal. It's just that I'm trying really hard to be intentional in this Black History Month about reading from people of color, specifically Black people. And let me tell you, it's kind of tough. Basically, I've just been reading romance this entire time so far, which you've seen. So here's what's happening. I'm in the library, and I'm going to continue 7 Days in June. I think I'm on chapter 3. I gotta double check, but I'm going to continue that. I'm going to read from Between the World and Me and this biography of Sojourner Truth that I found. I'm a huge Sojourner Truth fan, and so I thought it'd be fun to read a biography. And so I'm going to read from those. I'm going to return a book that wasn't working for me, and that was Chronicle of the Last Summer. It's an Egyptian novel. I think it just wasn't the right time. I got this last month. Something else I got last month is The Bone Season, and it's interesting because I recently got for myself Prior of the Orange Tree, and that was a lot easier to, I've only read a little bit, but the writing was a lot easier for me to get into than The Bone Season. But I always hear people raving about The Bone Season, including my one of my favorite YouTubers, booktubers, Olivia Reads a Latte. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not necessarily committing to finishing these books because, like I said, I have other priorities this Black History Month, but I figured I could taste test this while I'm there and see if I feel like I'll be able to get into it. And if not, I can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and return it whilst in the library. So that's my goal. I'm going to return one for sure. I'm going to read from Between the World and Me and the Sojourner Truth biography. I'm going to taste test The Bone Season, and I'm definitely going to continue reading from 7 Days in June. Oh, so yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to the library now. I will try to record, but I can make no promises because I don't like recording in public. Okay.